Hey everybody, Bill Unich bringing you Mindset Monday. Hey, today we're going to have a physics lesson. And what we're going to be talking about is Sir Isaac Newton's law of motion. And he simply says that an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay in motion unless some outside factor affects that, right? So, okay, big deal. What does that mean to me and you? Well, I want us to think about that in our lives, especially around goals that we have in our lives. So let's say we have a goal to release X number of pounds, right? So we start at a position of we're not in movement, right? So we start this, we have this goal, and to get into that, to reach that goal, we've got to get into motion, right? So what's going to get us to make that outside force to get us to want to take that first step, right? Because once we know that we can get that first step taken, because if we go back to laws of physics, something in motion will continue in motion unless affected by an outside force. And once we make that decision and we have our why, this is like why I want to release this amount of weight. It's because I may have a health condition, or I just want to be able to run a marathon. Whatever that looks like for you is to get you to take that first step, because it's that first step always is usually the hardest one, because once we get into motion and we have that, then it's easier to take that next step and that next step. Now there's going to be outside forces that are going to come in. They're going to want to try to stop our momentum, and what we have to do is we have to understand that that's going to happen and know that we just got to keep pushing through that, because we keep our goal at the forefront of our mind, and our why. Why do we want to reach this goal is what's going to drive us to continue that momentum when those outside forces, right? Life, people saying that you can't do it, you're too old, you're too young, whatever the case may be, is allows us to keep that momentum going. Because, as Isaac Newton said, once it's in motion, it will stay in motion as long as we want to keep it in motion. Hey, that's the physics lesson for today, for this week. I hope you have a wonderful, powerful week, and I'll talk to you next Monday.